Hey Heather. This is not a makeup tutorial. This is just me talking to you while I put my makeup on. It's called multitasking, which I'm not very good at, as I think you know, but I'm going to try it because that's part of what this whole experiment is about, is just trying things, right, that are hard. So I'm going to talk to you about something that's not what I'm doing. Instead, I'm going to talk about something else. What I'm going to talk about is something that I remembered when I put this towel on my head after I got out of the shower, which is that the first time I so distinctly remember the first time I ever really like observed and internalized the idea that women look good in different styles, and it has nothing to do with whether they're like a pear shape or an apple shape or whatever, and it's like it has something to do with their facial structure and their bone structure, and not just women. I mean, I'm saying women, but people. And it was when I was in college and I lived in a dorm, and I always put my hair up in a towel like this. Oh, my battery is running low. After I got out of the shower, I always had long hair, and so that's just what I would do with it. And you know, I always did that growing up and everything, and it just kind of seemed, it's kind of weird, right? Like, it looks a little silly, but I don't know. I never really thought I looked all that strange in it, actually. Especially when I got to college and I saw other women in my dorm room doing that, or in my hall, in my dorm doing this, and they looked odd. Like, it looked strange on them that they had like this big it was like towel on your head. It's just like the only thing you could notice when you're looking at them. And on me, I felt like it actually kind of worked, which makes sense because I have bigger, fuller, stronger features, I guess, that can balance something that looks this kind of ridiculous. But I distinctly remember this friend of mine who had like really dainty features. Just her whole bone structure was really very feminine in a dainty way, and just kind of petite, and also just anecdotally very, very fair and in her skin color. And she just looked like completely consumed by this towel on her head. It was so interesting, and I still have that picture of her in my mind, seeing that and thinking like, well, that is interesting, because I always thought it like kind of works on me, and it doesn't. It did not work on her at all. And we obviously look very different, and we can wear styles that are very different. So anyway, I just thought that was interesting, remembering back to that like very particular moment that I realized that like, okay, it's not about oh, I'm an apple shape and so I have to wear this style of dress, which, you know, that can be helpful. Okay, it's really hard to talk when you're putting on eyeliner. But it's not necessarily about, you know, where you put on weight, although yeah, that's helpful and informative. But it's also about, you know, the structure, you know this, but just like the structure of your face, and the structure of your internal bone structure, I guess. And sort of this essence that people have. Anyway, just thought I would share that with you. See you later.